This is Tank's Vlog. It's March 22nd, 2018. It is still snowing. This is not a joke anymore. Please stop. Please stop with the snow. Please. On a snowy night in Brooklyn at the Barclays Center, the Nets looked to be large and in charge as they led the entire game until the fourth quarter collapse. Hornets got the win 111-105. The game was highlighted by Dwight Howard, who basically has done nothing all season, but tonight put the first 30-30 game up in 8 years with 32 points and 30 rebounds. So Howard went dirty and did the Brooklyn Nets dirty. Meanwhile, it was the Heat 119-98 winners over the hapless Knicks. The Cleveland Cavaliers played an impressive game tonight. They showed that they're not going to relinquish the title of Eastern Conference Kings easily, as they rallied to beat the Toronto Raptors 132-129. Highlighting the game was LeBron James, who had 17 assists and no turnovers. This is the most assists any player in the history of the NBA has had without turning the ball over. So yet another great accomplishment for the great LeBron James. Now, the Cavaliers, this is a tough road game. I don't think they have anything to worry about. They're still the top team in the East. This is a game you lose, that you write off, and you said, okay, they had us this night. But I still think the Toronto Raptors are the class of the East. The 76ers are just one game from clinching at least a 500 record, beating the Grizzlies 119-105. It was the Nuggets crushing the Bulls 135-102. The Clippers slipped by the Bucks 127-120. The Pelicans edged the Pacers 96-92. And the San Antonio Spurs, who looked to be back on track, beat the Washington Wizards 98-90. The Wizards have not won in San Antonio since 1999. On the ice tonight, it was the Arizona Coyotes beating the Sabres in a battle of the two worst teams in the NHL, 4-1. Oh, Buffalo, do-do-do, Buffalo. It was the Penguins beating the Canadiens 5-3. With that loss, the Montreal Canadiens are officially eliminated from the playoffs. You know, at one time, the Canadiens were like, you could set your watch to them making the playoffs. They were the Yankees. In fact, they still are the Yankees. They have 24 Stanley Cups. But do you believe now? This will be 25 years. It's now 25 years since the Montreal Canadiens last won a Stanley Cup. This is a team that just dominated some decades. They won 5 straight. They won 4 straight. And if you look from the start of the NHL until 1993, the Canadiens never went more than 7 years without winning a Stanley Cup. And now it's been 25. It was the St. Louis Blues rallying to beat the Boston Bruins in overtime 2-1. And now they're right in the heart of the playoff chase. Meanwhile, the Anaheim Ducks kept pace, blanking the Calgary Flames 4-0. The fire's almost out on that one. Today's 3 stars are Dwight Howard of the Hornets, with his dirty, doing the Nets dirty. LeBron James, with 35 points, 7 rebounds, and the 17 assists without a turnover. And Ducks goalie John Gibson, who had 29 saves in a shutout against the Calgary Flames. Fire's out. Today we'd like to wish a birthday shout-out to J.J. Watt, 29 years old. Now, he's had 2 straight years of injury. He's 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Can he come back and be that dominant J.J. Watt once again? And then, on the same day that J.J. Watt was born, was one of the most horrific accidents in the history of sports. Clint Malarchuk, who had his neck slashed, nearly bleeding out on the ice, saved by the quick actions of the Buffalo Sabres training staff, including their trainer, who was a Vietnam medic. So check out the full story of Barstool Sports. Warning, if you click on the video, you're going to see something horrific. When this happened, fans in the stands fainted. They had heart attacks. I mean, literally, it's hard. The video is hard to watch. But it's just interesting how Clint Malarchuk survived, and even years later, he's been traumatized by it. It truly is a miracle. And the thing I never understand is that 10 days after nearly dying, after having 1.5 liters drained of his blood on the ice, he came back to play. So check it out. Also check out Allow Me to Be Tank, Allow Me to Be Frank podcast. It's always good. We had tournament preview, tournament review, and with Blackjack Fletcher, and with this is especially important, with the tournament restarting on Thursday. So check it out and have a good day.